Hi guys, this is Wormatty. Today we're testing a Deathrun map by the name of DR Hampter Realms. Mwahahaha.
Hello.
Hello! Welcome to the Hampter Realms.
I just started recording.
Why am I
Not
not
sure how
boys
to make
gang
a
again.
decent intro. How do I make intros? Help.
Okay, you died. You were sweated on by the map.
Yes!
The map is crying on you.
Not even 10 seconds in, I'm just gonna get demonetized. Oh no.
It's my turn now.
Hitler says.
Oh, happy birthday.
3, 2, 1. Fight to the death.
Remember, blue is good, red is bad.
I can't see you. It's so dark.
Why it's so dark? It's so strange. Look how lights are
Wait, hold on.
light, but it's dark.
Yes, not a confusing sentence at all. You get an achievement for killing the map author. Oh, this is pretty.
Are we playtesting this map for first time?
No, we played Hampter before, but it was different. Okay.
Ow!
Okay, whatever.
Trolled.
Yeah, you're supposed to go in there after he stops laughing.
5, 4, 3, 2.
3,
Is
2,
there a
1.
trap here?
Control point enabled.
There is.
Get going.
Apparently it doesn't make any difference though. Unless you got teleported somewhere. Feels like a traditional Deathrun experience, doesn't it?
Hit traps kill people. Just as
By the
simple
way,
as
those
that.
pipes, the pipes with the water aren't the trap, it's after that.
Toad, come here.
Wait, he lived?
Come back here.
You got a shower though. Maybe you should get squeaky clean.
If we go in here, you
Wires?
lose HP. Come on, let's go.
Wait, hold on. Are those wires?
Why? I can't see them. Why can't I see them?
What's
There's
those
Where are you guys going?
a big wall in the way for some reason. Bit weird.
I don't know.
Where's everyone going?
They're going into just a dead end.
I thought there was something there. You lose HP when you go in there, so.
Well, yeah, it's just supposed to be a way
Are
to
those-
deter people from going down the wrong path.
Wait, shrimpy.
A way to deter people from going down a path that you created for them.
Okay, never mind.
Hey guys,
I see
don't go
the-
down this path.
They can't.
I can't. I
Can't,
don't know where
can't,
anyone is. Prepare to die, apparently. You're not dying. Why? Oh,
English
okay.
ish.
Oh!
Ah, it's an ironic trap. Killed by health. It's a reminder to not take life too seriously and to snack on junk food. Where the hell? I've been
I think
teleported
you're
to the other
supposed to
side
go
of
the
the
other
map.
way. I think you're supposed to go to the other way. Yeah, that way.
Really?
I've got no idea where you guys are now. I'm just in this little room.
You're at the right place. It just teleports you a little bit. That is the next trap.
Oh no.
Button's blocking my
Yeah, this
sight of
got
the
a
trap.
Big update. It's got a big update. I don't know what's what anymore.
This is
It's interesting. Is a
Hampter
reference to
Realms.
the beginner's guide by any chance? Oh, I don't know which teleporter I should go through.
They are colored. I think the red one goes back, but it is a little
Oh, there's
strange.
the. I was looking for that. The Hampter. There's the Hampter.
This is Hampter Realms.
Yeah. I think you're...
Oh, that's evil.
Yeah, the map's a bit too dark, honestly.
It might be a stupidity reference, maybe.
Can't see anyone. Oh, okay. The
Oh,
power
that
train
whole
nearly
thing's a
derailed there.
trap.
Yeah, it's all too dark. All too dark.
Light.
Which way are you supposed
Can't
to
see
go?
anyone.
You've heard of the back rooms?
Because
Hey,
I'm
look,
in
he's
these
here!
The bathroom.
tiny little rooms being teleported around the map, and I
Who's
don't know
telling
where
us
anybody
it's got a 50-50?
is. I don't know where anybody is. Don't do this. Don't do this. It's bad.
Oh my god, you actually added the pizza trap.
Don't be
You
like
actually
me
added the
anymore.
pizza
Why
thing
would I
trap.
lie about that? Of course I added it.
You do realise that if you tell people not to go in the darkness, they're going to go in the darkness.
Hey, look. Blue
But
bad.
I mean, going in the darkness
Bad,
means it
good.
kills you.
These things mean.
These might
So,
mean something in the future.
I kind of
What you
think
should
this should
do-
be brighter if we should stay in the light. You know?
Yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
does.
I'll
Yeah.
probably make the
Hampter.
map lighter.
Also, this is just my opinion, but what about indicators for traps?
What?
Sorry, can you say that again?
Indicators for the traps.
Indicators.
Like trap.
Yeah,
I mean, there
trap
are
indicators.
technically indicators. I just don't want to put hazard strip.
Ah,
You could put something else
Like
instead of hazard
the
strips.
Hampter trap has like blood. The disappearing platform trap has like the sign.
4,
There are a
3,
few areas where you should probably find
These-
an actual way, but for the
point is
most
now
part,
available
I think
for
they're.
destruction.
I can
Well,
barely see
I
these
just-
wires.
Yeah, like this map definitely needs to be brighter.
Wait, are these
I'll make
wires?
it brighter. I need to add a tad bit more light.
What you should do for the message at the start, instead of having it on like a board, especially that's something that people can spray on, you should just like have a little message saying, stay in the light and don't go in the dark, like at the start of every round.
Yeah, like the training thing.
Yeah, because people are definitely gonna ignore it.
I kind of forgot people couldn't spray.
Oh, I think I saw the player appear through the wall there. The walls need to be, I think it's at least 24 units thick for weapon models to not go through the wall. It's a weird effect when I'm looking at the wall for some reason. Like some weird texture
Oh, that's a
effects.
trap.
Oh, it's my monitor.
That thing was
Never
a
mind.
trap.
Is this light a trap?
I can't see anything in this part.
What's up with this light?
Heavy might have an issue on this
I
end.
actually cannot see. I actually cannot see this.
Well,
Code
couch.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't even see there, so like that's
Hello,
gonna be
couch.
impossible.
Yes, hi,
I
hello.
legitimately could not see anything.
I just got that. Very clever.
I'm
Fuck
currently
off.
recording, so Discord's disabled or something. I cannot see the ends.
This contract just came in.
Yeah, because it goes into streamer mode automatically. So it stops
Yep.
beeping at you. It stopped so it doesn't trigger anybody who watches your video. It's interesting that you're making use of HDR. It really helps to sell the kind of intensity of the bright lights, but some of the lights are so close to the wall that it looks kind of splotchy and poor, if you know what I mean. So try and move your light entities a bit further away from the wall in some areas.
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
It's the
Where
kind
was
of
the trap?
open area with the metal platforms and shit. You notice if you look at the wall, you can see the light maps, and it looks kind of blocky.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay,
That's
that was not fair.
caused by high contrast lines, basically, because it doesn't have enough definition or smoothness or whatever. So lighting, if it's softer, if it has soft lines, then it's not as obvious. Also, if you use lights with appearances or that flash or lights with names, you don't
Oh wait, I
get.
think you gotta break the floor there, sniper. I think you gotta break the floor.
Smart.
I should probably add a.
You don't get
Yeah,
bounce
you
lighting,
might add a thing that says to break the floor.
so the lighting is always kind of flat, if you know what I mean, if you use named lights or mats with lights with appearances.
You failed.
Nice try. I wonder how long this map is now.
It's only a tad bit long.
The
What are
question
we
is,
even testing?
if we had more players, would we get to the end? Is it a question of the number of players, or is it a question of skill?
I mean, I probably think so, because I mean the map itself should. I designed it for retro, so
Let's all try and like not die. See if we can get to the end.
I can try, but I don't know where the traps are.
Yeah, I don't know where the traps are either.
Yeah, there's like no indicators at all.
Like, you know there's a trap there, but you don't know how like big it actually is.
the first trap you can tell.
If you can like
The sign is
show
about
people
halfway.
where the traps are and how big they are, then I think that'd be good.
You don't have to use hazard tape. You can use other things as well. You can use like different props or just very subtle detailing or even
that's what
different
I've tried
floor
doing
textures.
For the most part. I think a lot of it is just the map is too dark. But for example, with this little Hampter trap, the blood, well, shows where it is.
Well, there's a couple of traps over there. There's nothing in the way of indicator at all. I don't think light would help there. I think it's just a question of using the appropriate detailing or changing detailing or contrast, you know, to kind of indicate the trap bounds. You'll have to have a think about it. You have to high-five him or something. No.
If you look above that next trap, there's like wires, I think.
I really love the
Wire?
fact that I can use a flashlight rather.
Wait, you have a flashlight on? Come on,
Yeah.
that's not fair for everyone else.
Yes, it is. Anyone can use it.
Really, I was pressing
Perfectly
F
balanced.
to...
You have to like enable a convar in your auto exec config, and then you have to bind an impulse to a key.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, it's not on by default, unfortunately. It's a shame.
The absolute shame.
Because I really would like the, you know, the possibility of having like a flashlight in a map as a mechanic.
Maybe with vScript.
Well, you can enable server-side C-bars, but
Oh,
you've
shit!
obviously got to get the client to do it as well.
I was on the platform. Why did they fucking do that to me? That's not fair.
With VScript, couldn't you like do something where if the player would press a button on their keyboard, a light entity in front of them so they could see? And you could like toggle it.
Source has limited
Actually, I'm pretty
support
sure
for
it's-
dynamic lights, but they're not very good.
I think
If
Limits.
we don't
Like,
get it,
what if
if we
it was
don't
like
make
a
it to the
normal
end,
light?
like, after a while.
because I've played around with. You can only use.
Don't make it to the end after a while. Can we like just
Shit.
you know,
I'm gonna have to look at that because people keep dying there.
I think when you have
Hey,
any
Pyro,
kind of
Paul in
moving
here. This
platform,
contract just came in.
latency is
It
a
needs to be
factor, so
more
maybe you just need to make the door wider or something.
Probably make the.
You failed.
Oh?
That was a trap.
yeah, that was a trap apparently.
So we lost.
Yet again.
So it's it would seem that the trap has some problems with, sorry, the map has some problems with difficulty.
2, 1. Fight to the death.
On a server that's only running 10 players or fewer, it would seem that it would be rare that people would actually get to the end, which would likely cause them to do free runs, and free runs are bad for your map because people don't play it anymore. Sans font. Oh, I thought that was an Undertale reference then.
At least it's not Comic Sans.
Fucking hell.
Comic Sans is Sans font though.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Sans.
Set?
Du-du-du-du.
Sans actually, well, I think it's short for sans serif, which means it doesn't have serifing on the typeface. And serifing is those little kind of sticky outy bits you get on things like Times New Roman.
Interesting.
You know what it's like? Wait,
I understand what you mean for distance, but the blood is pretty much where the trap is.
Oh, I
It
thought
is
that
it has
teleported
very
you
small
somewhere.
range.
I thought that trap honestly teleported you somewhere, but no, it's just darkness.
I may do that where I make some of the traps have like that.
The problem is that all your traps are, well, most of your traps anyway, at least in this corridor, their mechanics aren't visible, so you never see them ahead of time. Things just kind of happen. If you had traps which were made out of visible mechanics, for instance like saw blades which are embedded in the wall that people always see, and then they move towards you along a track that people always see, then they would understand what is likely to happen and where they would need to stand in order to avoid the trap. But if you get like magical traps, then they can't really plan anything, and it's always a surprise, so it's a bit unfair.
Thanks, Doc.
You might try slightly different floor textures to indicate trap bounds, just subtly different, maybe, you know.
Like this part. This part is I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
the
I need to be able to
lamppost
see.
jumping, that jumping part, I definitely do not like, because it's dark. The two trucks, what do you mean by that? Oh. Oh.
It doesn't really matter.
Oh my god, I slipped off again!
I'll probably have to make those bigger than to compensate.
Sadie, where are you? Oh,
What?
I thought I lost you.
It's hard to look at the cars though, because you
Nah, don't worry.
you can barely see or hear them coming because it's so dark.
Hey, yo, the pizza here.
Yeah, like point spotlights or something. Or actually, end sprites or whatever, I don't know. Well, point spotlights are probably fine.
Excellent.
I think this first
Still trap
platform,
the stairs?
the jump distance is probably too much for a heavy.
I don't think there's anything to worry about.
I do like these platforms though. I
Yeah.
think the distance, the speed, and the way they're set apart from each other is kind of well considered, and it's challenging, but it's not too difficult, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, testing with heavy is always good, but I can usually just tell by looking that something's going to be difficult for a heavy.
This trap's range is kinda weird.
Yeah, I did not account for.
It's scary.
Again, I really like the concept of kind of going down a dark corridor and taking some kind of
I can
damage,
definitely
but
see where things are getting a little weird at, and I'll probably have to.
Oh wait, I think someone... Here lies sick-ass Angry
Air
Birds.
blast.
but maybe you could kind of find a secret path down
Holy shit.
the dark corridor, you know, or maybe you could carry a light source down there, and people had to crowd around the light source.
I mean, I might add like some Easter egg.
No, not an Easter egg,
Add
part
a
of the
music room.
mechanics. Let's say
I think somebody made it to the end.
you had like a V-script where people could pick up a light source, and what it would do is it would check every 0.1 of a second or whatever to see if people are in range of
What
them.
was the fifth? tells
Try
you at
blue.
the beginning which one.
Yep, it's a 50-50.
Which one did they go to?
They went through red, apparently.
I told them to go to blue.
Wait, there's a 50-50?
You can
Yeah,
see
it's
which
all the way
was
at
the
the
right one
fucking
at the
end.
start. Why did you
Wait,
boost me?
what?
I like the electric
Who boosted
particles.
me?
That's pretty cool.
I don't think you're getting the context of it. It literally tells you which one at the beginning. It's like the bank code.
Oh! Oh my god. That makes sense.
Which one is it?
Yeah,
Blue.
It's blue. The red
it's
one's
blue.
not blocked off now.
I don't like that.
Kind of just forgot about that, to be honest.
Oh, what? Oh, there's
Yeah,
a
I'll
bucket.
probably need
Ends
to...
this
I'll probably
nightmare?
add-
Oh shit, what happened?
Ends this nightmare.
Oh,
My
no
eyes.
reason.
Okay, no respawn.
What's this one?
By
Can't
the
see
way,
through the
yellow
bars.
doesn't
Shrimp. What's the yellow one?
I don't think that
it's
one's
not
done
finished,
yet.
so it doesn't work.
Alright, let's go from left to right. So,
And there are
Spinner says it's under construction.
Oh, can't see the spinner, it's too dark.
Pickles.
It's
my
funny
God,
how
it's
we spawned in and the
I
spinner was
mean,
already going.
This part is fairly unfinished, and I actually need to add lights to it, so...
That's like a requirement, you know. Do I want to test this?
No.
Wait,
Oh
put
my
the lights in
god.
later.
Why is there the blue lobster on the other side?
Because that's the blue section.
Do these platforms break randomly?
They break randomly, but they seem to break instantly as well.
There's no warning. They just break.
Hmm.
You should like make it turn red and that there it breaks.
Yeah. Also, I think the floor texture in the spinner is too noisy. It's hard to see things. Shrimpy
Red right now.
did.
Yeah?
Shrimpy made the map. PPPRC was asking. Does this cross mean that it's not blue or that it is blue?
It means
The
it's not
cross
blue.
means which one kills.
It means it's what blue, sorry?
So that means red's the correct one.
Right.
I mean, if you're gonna have that, I don't think you should have the 50-50 in general, because it's like, you know, I guess you could like have it as, you know, test the player's memory, but they're probably gonna forget like midway through the map.
Well, that's the job of people to tell them, and then they have to trust the people.
Yeah, and then that becomes a whole thing where the person just sits there for hours sometimes.
That's why you have motivators.
What's that trap and what is it? That seems to be a real problem. Just like hallways. No, nothing like trap.
But that's the space.
Vern, calm down.
The purpose of a motivator is, as the name suggests, to motivate. It's not just to kill AFK people. On that subject, I don't believe I've seen a motivator here yet.
I haven't implemented.
Okay.
I wanted to test a few mechanics out before it decided details or...
Why is it so dark?
That's what I'm saying.
Hampter.
I think the goofy Hampter.
Oh my god!
I think the goofy Hampter
How many
images
fucking times am I gonna go out?
kind of.
Fortress, can you shut up when Wormed is sharing feedback? Thanks.
They kind of detract from the rest of the map because it's all kind of serious, spooky darkness, and then you just got this weird meme image. It doesn't really, you know, it's a kind of a detriment really to all the work that you've done.
It's kind of like a meme map, but it's horror. I don't know.
I mean, that's kind
A
of...
horror meme map.
It's an interesting idea.
The only thing that's memey about it is the Hampter images. Everything else is great. Ish. It's a very interesting original concept that just needs some tweaks. To kind of undermine your own work in such a way is daft, in my opinion.
It's red, by the way.
It's blue.
Oh dear. I think 26, 25, 18, 1, 11.
Alright, let's go to... Alright, next is...
102 ping.
I guess next is Humil.
155. 155, so.
Oh.
The One Piece! The One Piece is real!
Oh, and the
One Piece fans
other
wanting
ones.
to go over 1,000 episodes to see I could get some treasure.
I think they died.
Oh god, the sound! The sound's still playing!
Let's
One Piece fans wanting to go over 1,000 episodes just to see I could get some treasure.
So I think we pretty much tested most, if not all, of the traps. So are there any other mini games that need checking?
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
There's 2 other humiliations, but they are randomized which one you get, so...
Okay, well it doesn't really
Did you
matter too much
please-
about that. Is there anything more that you'd like feedback on?
No. I mean, I think I've gotten enough.
Okay.
Is there any feedback about whether or not, like, the map is, like, empty or something like that? Because I got problems with that in the lab.
You can add more like props, but I think it needs a lot more light. It feels too dark.
some sort of ambience, music, whatever.
Oh yeah, I will eventually add that. I
Soundscapes.
just haven't added.
Fair enough. That can be done during beta. Beta, whatever. I think it's just a case of kind of your skill improving over time and you just detailing the map better as you go.
Yeah.
I think, as people
Also
have
this
pointed out,
section.
it does kind of feel a bit old school corridory at the beginning, which is a shame. So what I suggest you do is don't treat a Deathrun map as
Oh
like...
my god!
Don't
So
treat a
bad.
Deathrun map as a series of corridors. Instead, treat it as a series of connected rooms, each with its own
I
like
mean, that's
purpose.
that was the thought of it.
Yeah. So if you absolutely have to make some corridors, think about what the overall facility is and what the purpose these corridors would serve, and also do things like how old are they? You know, if they're very old, maybe they're neglected. Maybe they're service tunnels or corridors, so they carry like electric cables, or maybe they haven't been cleaned in a while, so they have rats or water, or maybe it's abandoned, or you know.
I mean, I think what I was going for was more or less like a nightmare theme or like a sort of backrooms-ish theme.
Oh, that's interesting. Maybe in that case you could kind of lean on that and like define a style and then kind of repeat the style in an uncanny way. But I'm not sure how you'd recreate backrooms without basically just making backrooms.
Zaddy said it well, but you could add some ambience.
Pool rooms is an interesting,
Like some sort of music.
interesting idea.
Alright, yeah, just skip
You
it.
look at the
so let's go
different
to arena
backrooms, and the different types of backrooms there are, and take inspirations from those.
Oh, arena! I forgot there was an arena.
Oh my
It is incredibly
god,
dark.
this is so dark.
Shall I
Did
scale
they
the
not
health?
get a health upscale? Did they
No.
not get a health
What a health
upscale,
scale.
do they?
I am only at 115 HP.
There you go. It's now got 1,225. Once.
Here's when your time has come.
Not just mouse one.
Oh, the back burning.
Oh! Oh!
That was close.
Clutch!
Nice.
The clutch!
I
To
did
the
try
health
putting health scaling thing there, but apparently it didn't.
How much health did you have, Joel, at the beginning before it was scaled, or whoever
I
was
had
that?
175.
I see. And that's normal for Pyro, isn't it?
Yeah, base HP.
So it would seem that the health scaling logic didn't work. So if you need help with that, you can ask us. But there's probably a better way to do it these days with B scripts.
Probably.
Good. It's really good
So
actually
what's-
because we don't have to rely on plugins anymore to scale the health. I think the health scaling algorithm I've got in my plugin in DTK seems to be appropriate for the number of players. Like there, you got 1225 for the people who are alive. And it was a clutch moment.
I will probably just make some sort of probably be a tad bit.
On the topic of dreams and shit, I think it's very difficult to accurately portray a dream or the kind of feelings you get in a dream and so other people understand it. But I think when you do finally crack that, people do understand it. They kind of... The things in them are like relevant to your life, but they don't make sense. It's like things are kind of taken out of context and just used as actors in somebody else's script, I suppose you could say. So maybe if you can kind of make a universal dream that everyone understands. Yeah. There's an animator called David Firth. He's the guy who did Salad Fingers or Fat Pie. And he's got a range of videos. I think they're called... it's some short name like Soap or Scat. Like there's 2 or 3 of them. Fat Pie, yeah, that's right. And those are basically his dreams. And they have a quality to them which kind of sounds dreamlike. Because the people who are speaking, they're almost like you would speak in your own dreams when you're struggling to get your words out or what you're saying doesn't quite make sense, but it does make sense in the context, if you know what I mean, even though it sounds bizarre. Alright, so a heavy round and then we'll go on to the next map.
Oh, okay.
Why not? For the lulz.
Okay, wait, which one was it? What? Which one was it at the beginning? I think I forgot.
Didn't we all?
Did someone go check or?
Probably blue.
Like, just go into spectate and see which one it is in the spawn, like free camera mode.
Extreme said it was blue, so if you want to trust him.
I don't trust anybody now.
Okay, fine,
Because I
hold
know
on.
they're trying to kill me. I know everybody hates me.
You sound very sure of that.
Freaking scout's a spy. The pyro is a spy.
Okay, it's blue.
Right, yeah, it's blue.
I like the way you go into this kind of full bright blue. It feels weird. It's like you're entering another... You're going through the gaps in realities or something, you know?
Do humil, I guess, because there was more than one.
Do humiliate.
Oh.
Whoops.
Humiliation.
I'm not afraid.
We already picked humiliation. There's a broken thing there.
What? There's a broken teleporter?
Yeah.
What? Now I don't get to see what it is?
I think your cage for the red team needs to be much larger so everyone can see what's going on.
But who
I
is
don't
it?
see what that is. It's too dark.
He's from Punch-Out!
Oh, crap.
The cheater, the Irish cheater.
It's too...
Pecorino.
It's too dark in there, so like...
I don't think it was that dark.
I guess I will go heavy.
Wow, lots of heavies. Pooter Spencer here time.
Oh my god! This is a lot of heavies. Oh Jesus. Oh my god! Oh, we're all heavies now!
Everyone's going Pooters.
Why is my X key broken? God damn it.
Oh god!
Good lord.
Lol.
Me and the heavy lap at the same
Three
time.
guns.
Give me the Aussie.
Lol.
Oh.
1. Control point enabled. Get going.
And I do understand the problems of it. I've tried to make it so the map is somewhat dark, because it's supposed to be not like a horror map, it's supposed to be somewhat spooky, but I will try to make that a bit more brighter based on...
Well, what you could do is take a different approach. Rather than having reduced or dim lighting, there's like reduce the amount of surfaces that can receive light. So, for example, this corridor, if you had a large amount of light here, but took the walls away, then the light wouldn't cast onto the walls, and so the walls would still look like the inky blackness and look spooky, but the floor would still feel solid and safe.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
It's nice to kind
Another
of...
problem with it, I think, was that I was going to use the same motive.
What, sorry?
Off, but I may just... I said I was going to use the same motivator like the previous one, where it was like the lights turning off, but I may just...
Yeah.
Automatic.
I would advise you, if possible, to avoid kind of naming lights and controlling them, because they result in very poor quality lighting because of technical limitations.
Maddie.
I accidentally jumped too early.
So I can check if this jump is actually impossible or not.
Oh, there's a sniper's thing there.
On it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, I just realized there's a section of the map where it's just the FNAF ambience. I feel like that's the other humiliation, because it's still going on.
Yeah.
Like it's
And
it's like a soundscape. It plays forever.
the jump is possible.
Alright, next map.
Okay.
Jump's a little goofy, but as I said, I mostly balanced it around like retros. But I will probably try and fix that.
Do Berlin, because Toad's got a checklist, and then we'll do Luigi's Mansion, which is a pre-release test to make sure everything is working as it should.